Yo, 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 yo! What up, guys? Godfather 99X here. I might actually have to go to Egyptian soon. Who knows? We'll see what happened because, yeah. Why are you at 1440p? Fuck. Anywho, what up, guys? Godfather 99X. And I am back with more chicken police. What up? I want to see something. Alrighty, it's good. Alrighty. Anyway, we're back. We're going to continue. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're in this area.
Is he a bouncer or a guest? I'd rather not ask.
I'd rather not ask. We'll eventually figure it out.
I apologize for the wait. Please, come
Alrighty,
with
let's
me,
hope there's not too
gentlemen.
much nudity.
So you were successful.
I will probably have
My
to...
mistress, Madame
figure out
Zavas,
something if there
would
is.
like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Zavas?
As far as I know, there's
wow.
only one of her, so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight, it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Interesting. Okay, you don't have to see anything besides,
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilonites.
the Nile Knight.
Hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Very
Thank you.
interesting. Alrighty, we have 4 new codec loads. The legendary spy in Kerchian, Madame Zywatz, runs the brothel. We better be careful. Her reputation is known all throughout the wilderness. Alrighty, we do have this. Crocodile, her smile is fake, her story is a fake, but the danger is real. Her name, it's a spy and that word. I'm not going to try pronouncing because fuck that. It was already a legend when I was still just a little chick. There were tales about her beauty and her leather coldness. Time never stopped for her either, but she doesn't seem any less dangerous than what the legend says. Now she spends her day at the owner of luxury brothel, the Sweltering Nile. Let's look at the codex. The Nile Knight is an ancient culture gone extinct. Used to be a huge substantial empire in the southwest tropical region of the wilderness. Once famous, still living representation of the culture is Madame Zywatz, legendary spy master and crustacean. Alrighty, dead clock.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time, it's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
It really is.
Indeed.
I like the type of clocks, if I'm going to be completely honest. Picture of Zywa. Well then.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know,
Wow.
I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
Yeah. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Every kind of book. One key to the
There are
animal
books
mind.
here on quite a variety of topics.
Alrighty. Let's see. Can we... 49 years of
There are books
reptile.
here on quite a variety of topics.
The Death of the Hordes, Slime and Punishment, Owl Dumpling, 7 Pieces of My Mind, The Red Pick, some other ones. Interesting. Okay, can I look anywhere else before we... Alrighty.
So she is the legendary Madame Zavas.
Zavats. Okay, Zavats.
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the Chicken Police is always one step ahead of the Chicken Police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In
Yeah.
that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
Alrighty, so we have a new function of asking.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
Alrighty, what about Louis C. Hayworth?
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Alrighty. Louis C.
Louis
Hayworth.
Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Louis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
And so he comes here
The
often, but
mystery
not
is
so.
thrilling.
He's a regular still.
The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Natasha.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Alrighty, and then strange list
Tell
of
me,
names.
have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes, but I can't tell you more about it. No,
Discretion is key.
absolutely.
Alrighty,
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
alrighty. Conceded. Who is behind the legend, Mitsuwa? Who are
Who's
you
behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to
true.
maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Isn't danger? It's being. Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays? Survivor. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her.
Isn't it dangerous
I'm
being
gonna
a
go with
royalist
this.
nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Fuck.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die, then. I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of
Why
course.
the fuck did her mouth move
I
when he
must
was
disappoint
talking?
you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
God damn it! Why did
you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
Yeah,
No,
does.
it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family
you do.
who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive, no matter the cost.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
Alrighty, I got 15 for that. If I guessed who the card belonged to, will you?
If
tell
I
me?
guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant, so she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have
Damn.
talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Alrighty, so everyone in city, what you tried shape? What did you take her in? Maybe you saw her. Try to protect her from what? Maybe you saw her. Maybe you saw yourself.
Why did
in
you
her?
take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did
Oh,
she tell
wow.
you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends, but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from, or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
I got 20 for that. Okay, that was a good thing. I was trying to think of what I needed to do.
Do you know where
You know where
Natasha
she
came
came
from?
from?
Before Clawville.
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
Oh, wow.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Most likely. Have you kept in touch? Why did you leave her with Wetzler? Have you kept in touch?
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Yeah, I've noted that as well. She did not like talking about herself or really talking about her past at all, which is very interesting. Yang, when was the last time you saw her, Madam Zivats?
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavas?
Zavats.
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2
Interesting.
feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Excuse me. I got plus 10 for that. How did you feel when you learned Natasha would go
How
and
did you
leave?
feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you
We're
know
learning
this
so
feeling
much
very
about,
well.
Yes, you're right. Well,
Zavox.
thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
Alrighty, we got 90% accuracy on that. True detective, Natasha worked at the Swedlin brought before Ivan Wetzler discovered her and got her out of there. Learning she can lead back, still a bit wary, but untarnished. Good work.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Alrighty, let's see. Alrighty, I want to read all this. So, clues. Oh. Natasha worked at Sweltering Nile brothel before Ivan Wetzler discovered her and got her out of there. Okay, for you, Zivats and Natasha did not know each other, but had a serious close relationship. Not even Zivot could trace every piece of Natasha's obscure past, even though she tried to utilize all of her connection and influence in the matter. It touched her deeply when Natasha, whom she loved like a daughter, left the Nile for Ivan Wetzler. We got 2 new codex pieces, which I want to read. The Great Bird Flu, or the Great Avian Plague, was an epidemic that spread the entire continent of Alteria and killed almost 40% of the world's avian population. Clawville, the disease wreaked havoc, killing almost 50% of the city's avian population. Finally, bird flu was subdued by a vaccine developed in Averia and established at several hatching houses, but damage it caused hasn't been repaired even today. After the Great Bird Flu, several hatching houses were established in Clawville. The places were maternity wards, orphanage, hospitals, and home for new mothers, but first and foremost, their most important function was to revive the city's avian population. The enterprise was slow but successful, and today almost a third of Claw population consists of several different species of birds. Let's look at... Hold up.
Beautiful pieces for sure. They must be worth a fortune.
Alrighty,
These books are here. These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
49 years of the reptile, slime and punishment, 7 Pete, the death of the hordes, 1 key to animal mind.
These books are...
Feel like there's something behind that picture. Oh. Okay. Let me actually look this up. Because this is actually yeah. I'm not chicken clock puzzle chicken plates. Okay, so you'll need to use your cursor to adjust the hour and mention of that clock. If you examine the bookshelf filled with every kind of book, that take closer look at several book titles, which provides alrighty. So look at the book titles. I'm not gonna spoil what to do.
These books are here for...
749. I'm gonna take a huge guess on that. Okay, so 749 because 149. Dead slime and punishment. Owl don't blink. It's either 149 or it's 749. Let's try 149. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look at the spoiler. Okay, so yeah, I had it correct. There we go. Jesus, fuck.
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Oh, wow. Let's go to the secret door.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, This is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
But you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
I mean, honestly, we have all the fucking
So the rumors are
ladies
true.
of the forts.
Military
872.
intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Alrighty.
Hector
Fucking-
III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule
That
and
would
authority,
suck so
the whole
badly.
thing,
That would
just for
suck
show.
So badly,
Even if he is
we're
just a
gonna be
puppet,
honest.
Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and
But-
hope to many animals.
I guess.
You're a puppet and everything. You're just. It's not. Strange book. Okay.
Names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Do you think
Fairy
they all
gods.
belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Sure.
Typewriter.
Somebody
Unfinished.
started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222, report about separatist group movements.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even
Exactly.
recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
Okay, so we did find what we were looking for.
This
Spring
has
book.
got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons.
Oh wow.
Some even from the royal family.
That
book
I
could
won't lie. That is
destabilize
fucking
Clawville.
insane.
At least the Clawville we
That is
currently know.
insane.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Oh god. Oh fuck. Molly Starling.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss,
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
listen, Bossbird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
I
Okay,
think
boss, I'm sorry, but
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
no, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And
And?
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I
God
shoot him?
damn.
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us.
God damn.
Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Sonny. What the? Oof. Oh no, Sonny.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful.
I'm sorry, did that
Then
zebra get
the
her head
suffocating
chopped,
smoke
ate
woke
off?
me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
Gods damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking
Goddamn, they're arguing
misery
now. What the hell?
And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
God damn it. Okay, Marty, ropes, ladder,
So close, yet so far.
rope. Start. Oh, I don't like this at all. Ooh. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Well, I mean, it's easy and everything, don't get me wrong. But also, what the...
So what now?
Now we run and swim.
I
Yes.
can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
Well, I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, Boss Bird.
Alrighty, we gotta get out.
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to... well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Finally. Okay, clues. Molly name popped up where I expected it to lead. In Madam Zavot's book. Zavot tried to do away with Taquayachi and cahoots with even Wetzler. Marty tried. I was an extremely self-bastard. There's nothing to be done now. We're already here, and I have a feeling he's going to stand by my side until the very end, as always. Diamond, who will riddle your feathers with holes without a thought if she has to. We got one more person. Captain March. Okay. He talks like a real pilot and smells like one too. Docks. Here to live, Captain March probably never was a real captain, but it's still one of the most righteous fellas I ever met. Interesting.
You've seen better days too, haven't you?
Yep.
Clawville. You tried it again, but I'm still alive.
You know,
Sunken-
I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Yeah.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
Sonny wants to quit. What?
You can swim after all.
Yeah. Or the river spat me out.
Well, what about your guns? Did you throw them away?
Hell no. Where they go, I go. And where I go, they're coming with me no matter what.
I'm seriously amazed you're still alive.
I'm surprised as well.
Yeah,
You would expect all
sure.
those guns to just barrel him down.
Well, anyway, I'm glad we both made it.
Yeah, thanks. I must admit you were pretty dope with that rope. But
But still, cluck me. Am I right?
without you, we wouldn't even be in this mess. So if you weren't successful with the rope, I would have strangled you before we both burnt to death.
Nice thought. But your hands were tied, so...
Sonny.
Okay, you're right. And now we'll have to see where this shitstorm ends.
Yeah, I know.
Burning us, along with the ship, that's pretty dramatic.
We've stepped in big dung, that's for sure. Do you think Wessler and the crocodile are in it together?
I get the feeling that whoever hit us wasn't a pretty gal.
Yeah, figures.
Yeah. I forgot to do something. It sucked. I forgot to do that. Oh well.
What now?
Well, we'll get ourselves together, then we'll figure out where to go next.
Sure.
Where are we, anyway?
Well, we couldn't have drifted too far.
Well, let's find out, and get the cluck out of here.
Good idea.
Yep.
Cluck me.
Captain March.
That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the gods.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain.
Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr. Of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly. And even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Sure I
Yeah.
haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, that's too much for me.
Alrighty, we got a new thing for him, which is good. Captain, much greater legend than everyone just calls him the captain, though he most likely never left shore in life. He's an Indian guy indeed, but maybe he saw something useful.
Tell me, Captain, do you hang out here all the time?
This behind me is me ship, lads. Or at least, it's a ship I'm living in at the moment. It's not mine, you know.
And what do you do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
The sea? You mean the River Times?
River? Arr, that was a good one, boy.
Okay.
Damn. So we learned something new about him.
A black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Arr, exactly. Are you friends
So
of
they're
theirs?
the ones. So
Well,
yeah, even
an
Wetzler's
acquaintance.
part
It's
of
the
it.
bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumey gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah,
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
easy, old-timer.
Bouncer.
This ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So they
So,
didn't
yeah,
see
he
us
did
swimming
drop
to shore.
Mafia.
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
We agree on that.
I think I broke a rib or two.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal, especially after tonight.
Come on. We got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
Alrighty, I want to finish asking him questions.
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Arr, sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning
wow.
ship? Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be! Arr!
Yeah, true. Madam
Have you heard the
Zavas.
name Madame Zavas?
Arr, when I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like my women. Arr.
Me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
Arr, she has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
Arr, so I've been told.
Alrighty, we've asked him all the questions.
But seriously, have you seen anything?
Arr, of course I have. I'm always watching, my lad. Just ask me. What do you want to know?
Alrighty. Okay, so we got 5 new things. 4 on people. We got a... Interesting. That ain't there. I feel sorry for him, but sometimes I think he is the only sane figure in the whole city nowadays. So nothing on bubble plates. Old bubble apartment. It's often, I'm sure, not illegal in any way. Almost like my case. According to my apartment, not full of organs and limbs, as far as I know, at least. Bubble plates is the only place we can go to. We're in chapter 3! Yay! So I might actually be done within the next few episodes, depending on the...
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine. Fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Marty.
Ugh.
Well, well. Look who the cat dragged in. The one and only chicken coppers in the rotting flesh.
Good evening to you too, old owl.
Achievement unlocked. Yay!
Aw. Has he shot you again?
Not yet.
Ha ha, it is to laugh. I just need a strong painkiller, and since we're already here, some information too.
Well, then I hope your pockets are full.
We just crawled out of the river, so if it's all right with you, I can pay with a pocket full of mud.
Well, I owe you one anyway.
One? Don't make me laugh, Bubo. You're indebted to us for the rest of your life.
Okay. Tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a busy night. On New Year's Eve, animals love to shoot or even eat each other.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting to remind me of the bloody New Year's Eve.
Oh god, I
Or
remember
worse.
Yeah.
that. I remember that.
Blah, blah. Did you come here to cry me a river? Spit it out. Then get your wobbly waddles out of here. Ursula will be home soon.
Charming as ever, old bird.
Alrighty. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss. So, yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss. I am back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got a lot of fucking shit.
What do you think? Is this a medical illustration or the good doc's dinner?
Unfortunately, the two are often one and the same.
Ugh.
So there's nothing else here, it's just the picture.
This is just for decoration, right? Somehow I can't picture you playing the classics.
It's Ursula's, not mine. She plays beautifully.
I can imagine.
Hey, shut your beak or I'm gonna sew it shut for you.
All right, calm down.
Yes, please do. Skeleton.
Who's that?
Who? Oh, he's my father.
You're what?
Why are you so surprised? He gave his body to science.
Then what's he doing here?
Hoo. You're a hilarious guy.
That was a good one, Sonny.
Yeah, thanks.
Two infantile monkeys.
We're not infantile. Who's next? Oh, we haven't really found that many.
Do you keep the dead bodies and your stolen morphine stash here?
The morphine's long gone.
Oh, poor Boobo.
Watch your beak, Martin.
Surgical bed.
Oh, yuck. It's soaked with blood. Fresh blood.
I was operating on someone a few minutes ago.
Totally sober, huh?
More or less.
Probably less.
My hands tremble if I don't drink, okay? Just leave me alone.
I can sell you the drunk. Okay, so we'll talk to Bobo.
Spit it out. What do you want from me? I have a busy night.
Busy?
I had to patch up two muscleheads a few minutes ago. Of course, they ran off and didn't pay.
What muscleheads?
Wait, let me guess. A ram and a bobcat.
How did you know?
Shit. What was their problem? Why did they come here?
The bobcat's hand was badly burned and something had sliced the ram.
Well, it's not an easy job to haul two unconscious roosters onto an abandoned ship and then set it on fire.
What have you gotten yourselves into again, you fools?
I mean,
Those two work for Ibn Wessler.
Yeah,
we
don't
got ourselves
say.
into a lot of shit.
Well, in this case, it was nice to know you, gentlemen.
Don't celebrate in advance, Doc. As you can see, we're not so easy to kill.
Just tell us everything you know. And give us some strong painkillers.
Well, all right. Ask away. But I must warn you. If Ursula comes home and sees you here, she'll either kick you out or maul you to death.
I mean, new personal info. Alrighty, new thing, 5 people. We do have this. I don't know. More ugly buddy's old friend from Golden Days of Chicken Plates. Bob's a true institution. He kept most of Clawville gangsters intact and alive, and sometimes even cops who like to get retired unofficially for the right compensation in courts. I need to know who this is. Big bear with an even bigger heart. And a big problem called Dr. Bobo. Interesting. Dr. Regional
Joking
Beef
aside, how are you,
Reginald.
Doc? Long time no see.
Oh, you should get shot more often, then you'd see me more.
Yeah, right. I'm on it.
I'm still alive. Clawville's still standing, to my surprise. Ursula still bears with me, to my even greater surprise. what else can I say?
You don't need anything else then, right?
You know, I could use a big house, a normal job, and a ton of money. And it'd be great if that ridiculous King Hector would finally resign from the throne.
So you still support the Separatists?
Wow, this old owl's heart is beating.
But your life partner is a bear.
Not a problem as long as I don't marry her.
You're a goddamn hypocrite, Bubo.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, you are a hypocrite. Piece of a... let's talk about Ursula.
Love is still in the air, I see.
I'm a prisoner, boys.
Yeah, the prisoner of your stupidity.
Easy for you to say. You can't get rid of a woman like her so easily.
Why? Because she's a bear and weighs a ton?
No. Because no matter how much I hate her, I still love her more than anything.
Oh, touching.
Hold
very
your
touching.
tongue, McChicken.
Yeah, it's true. I swear, fucking, Marty'd want to get himself killed.
What do you know about Madame Zavas and her affairs?
Zavas, huh? Who? That woman's probably even more dangerous than Ibn Wessler himself.
Oh, great news.
Is there some kind of link between them?
Ibn's contacts span the entire city, and his new girlfriend, that Natasha, worked in the brothel once.
How do you know that?
Everybody knows.
Everybody?
Great. We almost died for that information.
Why didn't you ask?
Shut up, okay?
Bouncer.
So that Ram and his partner, did they talk about something? About their plans, where they're going next?
The Bobcat didn't say a word, he just growled. But the Ram couldn't shut up, and he talks like a butler or something. He's got a very strange vocabulary, I must say.
What did they say, Bubo? Get to the point.
After they've done the job killing you, I guess, they said they have to kill a rat, too.
A rat?
Figuratively. An informer. Someone who spilled the beans and hurt Mr. Wessler's interests.
An informer?
They called him a sneaky little bastard, too, if that helps.
That's gotta be Zip.
Of course.
no.
Zip. Damn it.
Well, then that flea bag's done for.
Hold your horses, Marty. Zip is like a cockroach, practically immortal.
I mean, not
I
wrong.
guess. We gotta help him then.
I'm afraid you're right. We still owe him one.
One?
I didn't even hear that, Bubo. So, who tried to get us out of the way, and why?
I wanted to ask about the fucking pizza painting. Even Wexler, that's going to be right. Deborah dead? No? Okay.
Maybe Zavas is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler.
Okay, so... That's not Natasha's secret.
But why? Just because Natasha used to work at that place?
I even tried to kill Natasha because she worked at the broth.
Ibn Wessler wants to hide the tracks leading to Natasha's past. Or maybe it was Natasha herself.
Okay, Deborah's dead, almost, but not quite. Zip, it's a rat.
But what does it have to do with Zip? Why do they want to kill the raccoon?
Zip on...
it knows something or has something that can unveil Natasha and Ibn's secret. We need to find out what it is.
Alrighty.
Sonny,
Well,
there's something else. Your car is here behind the building. Ursula covered it with a tarp.
What? Why?
She saw it in front of the brothel. And she also saw the madam's girls trying to take it apart.
Furry gods. What did she do to them?
Well, a couple of dames with guns are not enough to scare my dear Ursula, that's for sure. But relax. She didn't tear them to pieces. She just chased them off and got away with your car.
You know, for once, that's wonderful news.
Yeah, I wore my legs down to get here.
Warmest regards to Ursula when she gets back, Doc. She may have saved our lives.
Of course I will. Now, cluck off, will you?
Ah, you're the best, Bubo.
I know. Will you kindly get lost?
we will. I just got one more question for you. Pizza painting.
What does this tell you, Bubo?
That you tore off the corner of a painting?
Not that. What do you make of it?
That somewhere a painting is missing a corner.
Don't cluck with me, old man.
I'm not. I'm completely serious.
Then, thanks for the help.
Don't mention it.
You look pretty good.
Alrighty. We got two new things. Clues. Bubba mentioned that are trying to offer wrap rack can only be zipped. And then we have you, which is helped us on a number of occasions, but we got him out of trouble even more often than that. Hop Dog, Caesar Club, Weekend House.
Ah, we're busted, boss.
Yeah, the boys were quite fast, I admit.
Ah, what are we gonna tell them? Any chance we were just joyriding around here?
Not much. That's why they're gonna believe it.
You think so?
Just watch and learn, cub.
Alrighty. New personal info. Ooh, we got another collectible.
Should we blow out the tires, boss?
What the hell's gotten into you, Marty?
Huh?
Wow, Marty, what the fuck?
Hey, boys. I see you're working hard.
Hey, what about you? What the hell are you doing here?
And we were just driving through when we saw the party.
And who are you trying to feed that bullshit to?
Yeah, we're not eating it, Sonny.
This isn't your neighborhood. So, out with it. Why are you here?
Pull back the spikes. What's going on? Just fill us in, fellas.
Young girl, around 25 to 30 years old. Pretty? Some kind of dough or something?
Impala, you moron.
Aye, she was an Impala indeed, fellas.
Wait, how do you know that, Marty?
One of the officers mentioned it. Don't blow your top, okay? Carry on. We don't have all night.
So, the girl was naked. But there's no trace of predation. We don't even know how she died. It's the coroner's day off.
Another thing that only happens in Clawville, huh?
Which
I mean,
reminds
we already
me,
know
what are
what's
you even
everything.
doing here?
We're securing the area.
Yeah, I can see that.
I beg your pardon, Marty.
I said have a nice time doing nothing, boys. I mean, securing.
Yeah, we don't like them.
The rain's not gonna wash that off, I'm sure.
No, it won't. Not for my mind, anyway.
Okay, so we got two more things, which is for Phillips and Roy for assigned secured scene, and Tatsu, I don't think they're very useful later to regarding those. Phillips, let's see what you have. Phillips and Roy for assigned the. Okay, it's what the exact same thing. I still don't know what that is. Botsko, speak.
Sorry, guys. Crime scene. You can come in if you want, Marty, but unfortunately, Sonny counts as a civilian.
It's all right, Bosco. We understand. Anyway, I don't think whatever's in there would surprise us much.
What? Why'd you say that?
Oh, nothing. We've just heard what's going on. It's one ugly case.
Yeah, she was young and full of life. At least I think so. Sometimes I feel like I'm too old for this shit, you know?
What are you doing here anyway? I heard there wasn't any predation here. It's a simple murder case, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be, but the city's too busy tonight. We simply don't have enough officers on duty to cover everything.
Oh,
Sound
yeah.
familiar?
Yes, it does.
So
Fucking
everyone's
bloody
doing
leave.
everything, eh?
And nothing. Not what they should, anyway. But you know, I'm not even here. I just stepped in to take a look at the case for the boss. I'm already heading back to the PD.
We just happen to be around here too, so we'll be on our way now.
See you soon?
Yeah, afraid so.
Alrighty, so I think we talked to everyone.
Why do you seem so guilty to me, boys? Even your combs don't look right.
You're imagining things again, Phyllis. You must have stood out in the rain for too long. You need a nice hot cup of joe.
Change the subject, are we, Rooster? We're keeping an eye on you, you know.
Wow, that gave me the shivers. You too, Sonny?
Now that you mention it, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow. Sarcasm in their voice is real.
Get the hell out of here. If you didn't know, this is a crime scene.
Then what the cluck are you doing here?
Let's go see.
Anyway, what the hell are you doing here?
We were just driving around in the neighborhood. You know how it is. Voluntarily patrolling.
Furry gods, do you think I'm an idiot?
All right. Maybe a little bird told us. We got a scoop, but we can't tell you anymore.
Why do I have the feeling that you're gonna
Thanks,
end up
buddy.
in deep shit tonight?
Maybe we're already in it, pal.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Try not to burn down the whole city, okay?
What can you say?
Crime busters.
We can't promise anything.
Good girl. That's a good girl. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm getting into track. Before we go there, let's go through the Cesar Club.
Well, looks like the party's over.
Yeah, it looks like it. And just when I was starting to get into the mood.
Damn it. I thought I was gonna see you shake a tail feather tonight, boss.
Yeah, let's not go that far.
Oof. Oh wow, we have the ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Not even what happened to us at the brothel and on the burning ship discouraged you, huh?
On the contrary, Sonny. I haven't felt this much alive in a long, long time.
All right. You have 5 minutes. Then we're leaving.
Thanks,
5
Dad.
minutes.
But I'm not gonna talk to them. You know me. I only conquer from afar, and only in my mind, ever since Laura turned my head and my world upside down.
What a lucky woman, eh?
I'm the lucky one.
That's for sure.
Alrighty, need paper.
I hope we're not going to be on the front page of tomorrow's paper.
Well, it depends on the headline. Could be The Legendary Pairs Back Together, or The Two Roosters Take Down the Wessler Empire.
Or the naked bodies of the once famous Chicken Police were found dead, washed up on the banks of the Times River.
Enough. I get it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep it real.
Gee, thanks.
Alrighty, let's talk to Lewis.
Hey, Lewis. Here again?
I just left something here, Sonny, but nothing important.
Are you sure everything's all right, Lewis? You seem, distracted.
I'm fine, Sonny. Don't you worry about me. What are you doing here anyway? You look quite battered.
Now we got both hot and cold tonight, literally and at the same time. But we're alive, and we're hoping maybe we can find Natasha here.
I'm sorry, Sonny. I haven't seen her since her performance.
Yeah, she's with
Well,
Ivan.
thanks. Keep your eyes open, all right?
And my ears.
Alrighty, let's speak.
Maybe
one more
you've
time.
seen Filmar?
Filmar? I last saw him a few hours ago. He was pretty much out of it, if you know what I mean.
Old Hawk got drenched, huh?
Figuratively, and literally, too.
Okay, thanks, Lewis. I have a hunch we'll meet again.
Very much so.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, what about Mort? It's
I could
necessary.
already smell you boys.
Yeah, hello, Morty. What's up? Are you lost, old lizard?
Me lost? No way.
If I'm not mistaken, your rickety little shack isn't this way, Morty. It's miles away from here.
Don't you worry about me, you overgrown eggs. I know where the road's taking me.
Jeffy threw you out again, huh?
Don't you worry about that either, pal.
That little bastard. All right, listen, Mort. I'll talk to Lewis for you, okay? Luckily, he's right here.
Don't bother because of me, sonny boy. It's nothing. I can walk.
No worries. I just want your legend to live on, lizard wizard.
Yeah, we got something new on him. Poor Morty got lost, and it looked very much like he can't get on when he doesn't want to. Anyway, he told Lewis to find a room for him. Well, I still need to figure this out, and I still have 3 more to talk to.
Thanks, boys. But you really don't have to.
Not one more word, Mort. Listen, Lewis, I need some help. A favor.
Sonny, you know, for you, anything, my friend. 5 times a day, even.
Okay, I deserve that.
So, how can I assist you? Again.
You know old Morty, right?
Yes, I know him. Indeed.
I know he's not a saint, and he doesn't smell like flowers. His manners are disgraceful.
And he drinks a lot?
He's friends with
Can you lay
weirdos.
down?
And he's in and out of jail?
So we know he's not an easy character, but he has nowhere to go. And he is an old friend. Or something like that.
So, he needs a room, right?
You guessed it, pal.
Well,
Spike,
no
can you lay down for
problem,
me?
gentlemen.
Can you lay down?
I can handle that.
Thanks, Lewis. Again. I don't know how many times. Much obliged.
Don't mention it. One day I'm gonna ask you for a favor in return.
Anything,
Pretty
long
good.
ears.
It's, oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. So wait. What was achievement unlocked? Okay.
You can bunk at the Atlas with Lewis for a while, Mort, but only on one condition.
Tell me, sonny boy. Anything.
Leave that little chihuahua, or we'll have to pay him a visit and strangle the little rat. Oh, and finally, visit the hospice, okay? They're gonna help you there.
Okay. You convinced me, Birdie. I'll do it.
Both?
Both. Just leave me alone, okay?
Take care, lizard wizard.
Yes. You too.
Alrighty. So we have something on Lewis. Helps us find, no matter how weird he is, that's it. The rabbit's heart's in the right place. You can go to Hop Dog. Oh wow, Mullen newsstand. There's so much more for me to go with. But in all honesty, I'm probably gonna end it here if I'm gonna be honest. Because I've been playing for an hour and 23 minutes. And so much has happened within that hour and 23 minutes. We're already in chapter 3. So yeah. So, anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please hit the like button and fates, comment, subscribe, share with friends, families, and let family know I do because a lot of my videos. Also, if you do subscribe, please turn on notifications, bell icon on, and get notified when I upload a video or go live. I usually go live. People on Twitch, drop me a follow. It's free, easy. You don't have to do crap. I sit there, chill, play video games, and do all this crap. Just have fun and everything, in all honesty. If you want... No, wait, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna finish up Dracula, The Resurrection on PS1 tomorrow. Then we'll continue with Chicken Police. And, yeah. I want to finish Chicken Police because it's already 22nd, so I have, like, the 24th, which is when Spider-Man 2 will be dropped off for me. And, yeah, I mean, and then I'll get into, I still gotta install Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I want to play on the channel. And, I have the actual disc, it fucking takes forever to fucking install on Xbox, because I bought the Xbox version versus the PS5 version, because I did not want to deal with the PS5 version, because if I waited for the PS5 version, where I was getting it from, it would not have come in till, like, the fucking 27th or 28th for both games, and I did not want to do that, if I'm going to be honest, because I would have nothing to play for its stream for a bit, unless I went with PSP, which I do want to do. Just, yeah. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!